My hair is atrocious. Oh, look. Hang on. Rolling. Stick them back up. There you go. Ooh. You pretty boy. Now turn it around here. Come on, back it up. Back it on up. Look at him. He minds me. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, you beautiful boy. Isn't he? Let me zoom in. Oh, he's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I just love him. He's just a strutting. Kayla, we got to talk about tomorrow. Oh, I just see what you put, Heller, because that was on his wall. He's strutting for me this morning. This morning, God bless. Oh, look who's coming up. He's fixing to do the jig for her. Watch this. Wait till he turns it around and sees her. Watch. Let's see if she flirts with him. Let's see what happens. Isn't that cool? Okay, I saw them breed for the first time the other day. I've never seen them breed. Look, he's like, hey, baby, look at me. Hey, baby. Hey. You see anything you like? Let's see if she sits for him. Isn't that a beautiful picture? It's because you're not dancing. She's more turned on when you do the little shake of your booty. You shake a little, I think she'd... Not sure if he's listening to me. Turn it around and show her your booty. Girls like butts. I'm just saying. Come on, buddy. Come on, break it down. Okay, if you just stand there, she ain't gonna do nothing. Listen, I'm a female, I know. If you get on the dance floor and start doing the jig, she's gonna be much more turned on. Just saying. Just saying. They're just gonna sit there and stare at each other? Do the jig. There you go. Back it on up. Back it on. See, she's liking that. Shake it a little. Shake it. Break it down. Come on. There you go. There you go. Now you're talking. Now you're woo, woo. Now you got her attention now, buddy. Now you got that attention. But you can't stop. You got to keep going. Listen to your mom. I know what I'm talking about. I'm a female. Okay? I know what we like. There's nothing cuter than a man on a dance floor. I'm just saying. When you got rhythm, girls like that crap. Girls like it. Nobody wants somebody standing on the dance floor and not move. Look, she came closer to you. Look how she turned the other way. There you go. That's what back it on up. Back it on up a little. Go a little closer. Go a little closer. Come on. Shake it on down, buddy. Look, back it on up. Back, there you go. Back it on up. Back, back, back. A little closer. A little closer. A little closer. Ah, sugar. She's giving you a hard time, buddy. You having to pay for it. Bless his heart. He's trying so hard, breaking it down. You did good, bud. You tried. You tried. All right, what you gonna do? I wonder what's going on in her mind. She's like, this daggum guy is trying to hit on me and I am not interested. Look at her. She's just over here. She ain't interested. She's like, dude, you can shake it all you want, but you ain't my type. God love that baby. God love him. I think you look good. Mama loves you. Mama loves that baby. I think you did a good job. You tried there, buddy. You can't win them all. I promise. No matter how hard you try, you can't win them all. Oh, that was pretty. Maybe she'll like that. Shake it. Shake it. She's looking. Rolling. She's looking. Buddy, shake it on down. Break it on down. Y'all want to go check on Shishi. There is big time changes. Kayla, we have workers coming to the house tomorrow. I can't go to Larry's house. They're putting my baseboards in and they're doing the sheetrock. So I can't go anywhere. Just to let you know, I wasn't thinking. I can't ever leave my house. Okay, this is the deal. Shishi, the end of her teats are white. And when I tell you they're sticking up like, y'all remember when Dee Dee was right to have her baby. You remember how her teats were standing like at command? I don't know what to say, how to say it nicely. You know, y'all, first of all, let me say something. Well, I've got this on my mind. Y'all know I do field trips, right? You know I'm Aunt Judy, and I have children following me, okay? They think that I'm cool, that I'm a YouTuber. I have little kids following me. So sometimes I use different language, okay? Because this is a kid-friendly page, okay? So I might say tutu, or I might say something different. So please understand that I have kids following me, okay? All right, but I am an education. If I walk in this barn, I might lose my signal, but I'm gonna try. Oh, hang on, let me turn my Wi-Fi off. Never mind, it's already off. Okay. She's laying down, so I don't know if y'all can see this. She did eat all her supper tonight. I wished I had a gate that I did not have to do this. I wished I had one of those push gates that lock. Okay. Okay. All right, let me show you some changes. You see how swelled up all this is? You see all that? All right. That's more swelled than last time. Now, let me see if I can get her to roll over. Look at that house mama. Shishi, me and Kayla cheated on you today. All right, hang on. All right, see? You see how her teats are white at the end? You see that? And see how pronounced their heart is, like they're sticking out like that? Okay, that is a huge change. That tells me that we're getting closer and closer and closer. Okay? Shishi, Kayla cheated on you today. But you see what I'm talking about? You see how the ends are white? I'm not gonna try to get milk out because these babies need their colostrum. But hang on. I'm fixing to lay on this ground, but I don't give a crap. You gotta love my Wi-Fi. Don't y'all wish you had my Wi-Fi? Am I back? Okay, I'm gonna go down here with sweet little Skipper. Let me show you. Hey, baby girl. She hasn't learned trust yet. We're working on it. But she ain't there. You see how she's kind of like giving me the side eye? She's not sure yet. So I have to go real slow and kind of go at her pace. I'm going to sit here a minute. Look at Mama looking to make sure nothing's going to happen to her baby. Dee Dee is not mean. She's a very good mom, though. Just saying. Skipper. Hey, Skipper. Hey, buddy. Hey. She's breathing hard, so it tells me that she's a little worried. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go any closer. So as I begin to build her trust, I'm going to go at her level. So right now she's like, you're making me a little nervous. So I'm not going to go up to her. Because I want her to get used to me coming up and not being scared. You see how she has her ears back? Hey, Skip. Skipper. Skipper. Isn't she precious? Oh my goodness. Ooh. Okay. Oh, let me go show you Big Mouth. Here he is. Come here, buddy. Hey, you want to talk to me? You want to talk to me? Huh? Hey. There's a baby. There's Juju's baby. There's Juju's baby. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let me see if I can get him to talk to me. This is Rhino. This is the donkey that showed up at my house. I think it was Wednesday. But me and him have bonded. But let's see. Let's see if I can step back and get him to talk to me. Talk to me. Rhino. Rhino. Talk to me. Let's see if he'll do it. Talk to me. You better talk to me. Rhino. Look at him. He's standing in command. Rhino. Yeah, she's very close. Very, very, very close. So, this is the deal, y'all. Larry, my stepdad, has been dying to go to his house to get his TVs. Larry has TVs, I don't know, they're humongous. I don't know how big they are, but I want to say they're like 80 inches or something like that. The TVs are massive. Well, he has been wanting to go to his house to get his TVs. And so I told Kayla, I said, we'll all go, because Kayla and I will have to pick up the TVs. So I said, we'll all go together to get his TVs on Monday. Well, I'm forgetting that my house is torn apart and I can't leave my house because workers are coming in my house all day. Forgot about that. And I forget about that often, just to let you know. So, then, oh, my son's watching. And then, my mother-in-law called and said, I baked you a cake for your birthday. And that was so sweet of her. But she wants me to go get it. And she lives an hour and 15 minutes from my house. And I'm thinking in my head, does she understand my schedule? Did she get it? I have a pig that's about to have babies. I have workers in my house. I have my dad. So, like, I'm not really sure how I'm going to go get this cake, stay here with Shishi and the workers, and get my life done. I have no field trips this week, which is a good thing. That is a real good thing, because Kayla and I have been so dang busy that we haven't had time to really clean and do the things that we hadn't had time to catch up. And I'm gonna tell you something, 1 week without cleaning the coops is like you've gone months without cleaning the coops. So like everything's just a mess and it's driving me crazy. We're gonna go in here and see Tater Bug. So I'm trying to figure out how to do life this week. All right, let's look at Georgia Lee's belly. Okay, first of all, this side of her belly, Kayla and I think the baby is on the other side. Just to let you know. Tay-Bug, why is your food bowl off? Tay-Bug, why are you ignoring me? Tay-Bug. All right, let me see if I can get to the other side. I'm probably gonna have to go in the barn to get to the other side. The baby's sitting, if she's pregnant, we see movement on the other side. So she's carrying it kind of like, you remember how Dee Dee was kind of lopsided? Let's see. I hate flies. They're a nuisance. That's her breathing. I don't see any movement. Mickey, you hungry, buddy? Yeah, she's heavier on this side. But a few minutes ago, I was watching that side, and I could see movement. I'm gonna try to sneak in the barn and see if we can see movement. But, no, we're not going out. You're staying in the barn. Hound dog's trying to sneak out. When there's babies born on my farm, everything is a mess because when the animals live together and they're not separated, it is mess. So Shishi is over here where the cows usually sleep. So then I have nowhere. My cows are bougie and they don't sleep out in the farm. Yeah, I know. They're a little extra. They really are. Most cows will sit out in the pasture, but my cows, they go in the barn. All right, hang on. Hopefully she won't get up. I can't tell if it's her breathing. I mean, I see the back is her breathing. Y'all see it moving? What do y'all think? I'm not sure. Gosh, these flies are awful. What I don't know what you're talking about, the turtle house. There's a baby. Yes, it is. There's a baby. Mickey, you eating all the food? Look at those brown eyes. Oh. Yeah, it did. I wish LaWanda was on here to see what she thinks. Gosh. But see, that back there is her breathing. But that ain't, watch. You know how breathing, there's no way that's, you can see the rhythm. The rhythm's changing to her breath. Do you see that? Alpacas, the babies will move after mom eats, and they cush, which means sit down, that's when the baby really, excuse me, gets active. See, that's rhythm right there. But watch it. You see? I wish some alpaca people were on here. But see how it's moving up here? I love you, buddy. Have y'all? I love you. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. You think so? You see how it's rolling? That is definitely movement, y'all. She's got to be pregnant. Okay, this is the deal. Shane said, if Georgia Lee is pregnant, you cannot keep this baby, Judy. We have got too many mouths to feed. You cannot keep this baby. And I'm like, okay. Okay. Okay, we won't. But it's hard for me. Like, it is so difficult for me to raise a baby. And then I have to, like when Cinco left, it was so hard. So hard. And when Skipper, I asked Shane about Skipper, if we are going to keep Skipper. And he thinks that we shouldn't because our place is not really big enough. But this is what we have to hope as backup dancers, okay? Okay. We got to hope that God blesses me on my social media where I can put a fence up down at the creek area. But it will be a high fence so that coyotes can't get over it. And we're going to have to get another donkey to go down there and keep the coyotes from my cattle. Now, the coyotes are not going to bother like Dexter and Dee Dee, but they might, like, if a calf was born, that's not good. I would never be able to put my goats down there. Like, never. But if God chooses to bless my farm, and I'm able to put up a fence, I'm like, how much is a fence? Like, how much do I have to be blessed? I have to be blessed a lot. But, you know what? If this is the way I look at it, if it's meant to be, it'll happen. Right? It'll happen. But we just have to trust. And when I say trust, I'm talking about it may not be God's will for me to get a fence down there. You know what I mean? So, like, I have to just trust whatever happens. But 3 cows in my farm that's too many cattle in my farm. I only have 3 acres that's fenced in. I already have a dry lot. I don't need another cow in this area. It's difficult. But if Georgia Lee is pregnant, y'all just let me talk this out. Just give me a minute. But if Georgia Lee is pregnant and has a baby, well, it stays here for about 8 months. Well, you're good and bonded by 8 months, right? Like, you're like, there's no way I can let this baby go. The only way I could ever let this baby go is if it went to a friend of mine that I knew was going to take care of these cattle or this alpaca. That is the only way. But okay, let's break it down. Judy, you have too many animals and you already have too much on you. That's what Shane says. Shane worries about my health. He's like, Judy, you are killing yourself every single day. I worry about you. You've got so much on you. And he's right. He's completely right. Completely. So I have to be mindful of, you know, there's only one of me. And I already can't get away from my farm, right? So if I ended up getting more animals, it's going to tie me down even more. So Shane's right. I just hate it. I just don't want him to be right. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't. I don't want him to be right. I want to be right. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I should be right, but I'm never right. Shane's always right, and it makes me so mad. Just saying. Just spread out the ones you have. Yes, but I can't. This is another thing that went through my mind was if, like, I can't, you know, I have 3 pastures. I have where the chickens and the ducks and everybody are. Then I have 2 pastures for my other animals. And I was like, well, my biggest struggle is chickens. You would think it would be the bigger animals. The big animals are easy. All you do is put out hay and throw some water out and give them some grain once. Like, you don't have to clean out. I mean, I do have to clean out the barn, but not very often. The dadgum chickens are what wears me out, because the chicken coops have to be cleaned. You got to collect eggs. They go broody, and then they're sitting on eggs, and then they have babies, and then when it rains, they get respiratory, and then coccidiosis comes to the surface, and then they get sick with that, and then you're spending money on medicine, because, like, an antibiotic for chickens is, like, around $80. Well, when you got 150 of those son of a guns, it ain't cheap. And I go through, let's see, I go through probably 17 to 18 bags of chicken feed a month. Okay? Well, chicken feed is roughly around $22 to $24. It fluctuates depending on the season. But let's just say $24 a bag. Okay? So can you imagine how much money I would have if I didn't have chickens? And that don't include all the medicine, the grain, the scratch feed, you know, the sand, you know what I mean? It's like I would probably be rich if I didn't have chickens. And Shane was like, why can't you have just like 8? Like maybe 8 or 10 chickens. And I'm like, dude, you don't get it. I don't think he's right on that one. Just saying. I'm like, I can't just have 8 or 10. I enjoy chickens being everywhere, but it's what costs me the most money. It is. And if I opened my farm, if I did get rid of my poultry and opened the farm where the animals had 3 pastures, I probably could have grass. But the thought of me, I'm a chicken mama, right? I'm a chicken mama. And so the thought of me getting rid of my poultry makes me sick to my stomach. Just saying. Just saying. So, I have a lot of decisions to make about, I want to show you speaking of chickens, let me show you my new grow outs. I just put them outside, and they're the cutest things. They have little furry feet, and oh my gosh, they're so precious. Okay, hang on. Kayla, I'm draining the duck pond right now, just to let you know. Okay. You see how cute my little chicken yard is? It's so cute. Okay, here is one of them right here. This white chicken right here. All right, let me show you. Let me get close. Look how cute he is, or she is. Is she not a cutie? Look at her little feet. Okay, wait a minute. Here they are over here. Look at their little feet. How could you say no to that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't say no to that. These are Brahmas. Just to let you know. I just love them. Let's go in here and look at these jokers. Are y'all going night-night? Is everybody going night-night? Hey, pretty girl. You nothing but a pretty girl. Yes, you are. You ain't nothing but a pretty girl. Okay, I'll show you my pigeons. Hey, this dude right here is bad to the bone. I love him. Okay, so you want to see my, what are they, my Gilligan's Island, no, not Gilligan's Island, not Skipper. Hang on. It is Gilligan's Island. What are the millionaires' names? Thurston and Lovey. That's what we named them. Thurston and Lovey. Okay, hang on. These pigeons are rock stars, just saying. Okay, hang on. Let me go in here. Y'all, have you ever seen something so gorgeous in your life? That's all I'm saying. The dark one, wait. The dark one is the male, and the light one is the female. Thurston and Lovey. Maybe I should just say Mr. and Miss Howell. But I kind of like to say Lovey. So cute. What are you cuties doing? Huh? What are you little cuties doing? Well, they're all going to leave me. Me and Kayla have got to do something to this pen. It's driving me crazy. Aren't they cute? Look at this cutie. Look at that cutie. Nobody better have any eggs. That's all I'm saying. We're done having babies for a while. I know, they look like little rich old ladies to me with mink coats on. You know, like how they got the coat around their head? That's what they remind me of. They look like millionaires. That's what I think. My pheasant is so gorgeous. Look at him. He's starting to get his colors in. He's so beautiful. You see all that brown that's on him? All that'll go away as he gets older. He's going to molt. He's changing every day. But see how he's got all that red on him? Is he not awesome? You see why I don't want to get rid of my poultry? I mean, look at this baby right here. I mean, really? I can't, look at that. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? And look at this cutie. Look at this little cutie. Is she not so pretty? I just can't do it, y'all. I think that I don't know. I just can't do it. I love my poultry. I just love them. And it's so much fun because, like, in the afternoons, they'll do this some during the day, but in the afternoons when I come out here to feed, I don't feed them, I feed the big animals. Every one of those chickens run to me. And I just sit on the ground and they're all around me. It's like, it is, I can't even tell you how awesome it is. It's like the best feeling in the whole wide world. I feel like I feel so loved. I feel so needed and loved. You know how, like, when your kids get older and they move out, you're just like, they don't even need me anymore, you know, because like they have their own lives and they're at work and school, and like they never come visit, you know, because they are busy. I mean, they're adults now, and so like you're just like, this sucks. I just want my kids to come. My kids were brought up in a divorce, so I had them every other weekend. I'm like, I wish I could force them to come spend the night with me every other weekend. Just saying. But, you know, you just, like, I don't know. It's like, of course, my kids have been moved out of my house for a long time. Look how gross this is. It is green from the pollen. What is that? What is that? Is that a nut? Oh, God. I hate my life when I look at this. All this green is because it's pollen. It does it every year. Don't y'all wish you were me and was cleaning out a duck pond tomorrow? Yeah, that's what my life consists of. But see, I'll show you. Shane put a drain in this. Shane's so awesome. Look at this. See, he put this drain, so it's draining out. So when I get up in the morning, this will be empty. And all I have to do is just like spray it out. But I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to scrub all this green off. Really? Maybe God will bless me with a pond one day instead of this. But you have to admit, this is cute. Ain't it cute? Considering I don't have a pond, it's pretty cute. Just saying. Okay, let me just take a poll. Do y'all think she will have babies tonight? Looking at her teats, looking at her swelling on the tutu and all that stuff, do y'all think that she will have babies tonight? I don't have power out here. It'd be nice. Well, I know I'm a weirdo, but you know, I had taught aerobics for about 28 years. So I'm all about like physical labor for exercise. So like it doesn't bother me to scrub that. Because I think in my head, it's like me going to the gym. So like I'm thinking in my head, me scrubbing this is great. You know, rhomboid and your delts and your biceps and triceps, that's great exercise. You know what I'm saying? So like, it doesn't bother me to scrub it. I'm weird. I know, I am. Either tonight or in the morning. Tomorrow, she was wanting to get out of the barn today, but I wasn't here today. So I was like, baby girl, you staying in the barn. Because mama ain't here and ain't nothing. Because if she was to have those babies out in the middle of the pasture, I know for a fact Leroy would stomp them. So I was like, oh yeah, I have a gym at Snead's Farmhouse. When you're throwing around 50-pound bags of feed and you're scrubbing and cleaning and picking up and wrestling rams and goats, and it's a workout. Yeah, that's how I felt, Mary. I was like, she's staying in the barn. I gave her some treats before I left. She had plenty of water. She had a big old patch of hay for her to lay down in. So I knew that she was in a safe place, and it was like when I was at his house. Kayla and I guess you don't know, Kayla and I went to Darren Knight's house. He's a comedian, and he has a huge following. He has like 3 million followers. And so I was able to go and talk to him a little bit about social media and about growth and about growing pains and do's and don'ts. And he cooked lunch for Kayla and I. I filmed it, so there's going to be a video coming out Tuesday. But we went there today. But I was actually able to go and rest. I wasn't stressed out. And normally when I go places, I'm stressed out worrying about my animals. But I knew she was in the barn. So I was like, I can do this. I can do this. I can leave my farm and I can do this. But I have to say, things are much easier with Kayla. You know, like, even like, it's like I have more self-confidence in myself when she's around. So, you know, I'm like, okay, Kayla's going, so I can do this. I can do this. I had to sit there and coach myself for like 2 days. I'm like, Judy, do not have anxiety. Leave your farm. You can do this. And it's easier when Kayla goes. So, anyway, well, thanks for joining me tonight. I will, I'm live in the morning at 7 o'clock. I have no clue what I'm talking about. So, if any of you would mind messaging me and tell me what you need me to talk about in the morning. If you're having a struggle, I'm probably struggling with the same thing you're struggling with. So if you could kind of give me some ideas on something to talk about so that I don't stay up all night trying to figure out what I want to talk about in the morning, that would be great. And I know a lot of you talk to me on Messenger and on text, so I know that you can tell me what you're struggling with right now, and then maybe I can relate it to me, and maybe I can come up with a solution and how to break things down, and maybe it'll help both of us. So I'll see you in the morning at 7 a.m. Grab your protein shake because you're going to need it, because it is Monday morning and you're probably not going to want to get up. But you know what? You have choices. You can sit it out or you can dance. And I hope you dance. And I